Okay, chat, so we're going to talk about mineral boosting. So I think we all know early on, probe first, do the split. Boom, boom, and don't screw it up like I did, but you get the idea, right? There's a trick that I think a lot of people don't know when it comes to mining in StarCraft 1. Some patches are better than others. We can look at each of these workers, right? What's the best patch here? Probably this one right here. This one allows the probe to go in a straight line. If you can get anything that's going to mine in a straight line, you're probably feeling good. Now, let's take a look at this patch at the top right. This is in the spawn on Fighting Spirit, considered the worst patch. So watch our probe. We can actually zoom in here. Now notice the course he takes all the way down. He doesn't drop it off here at this little edge. He goes towards the middle. So this is considerably slower. Now, you guys might not realize this. There is a hotkey if your worker is holding a resource. You hit this hotkey and it'll immediately return it to the Nexus. So watch this. This probe has minerals in its hand. Let's say it's a crazy game. I just see him. I don't have to right-click on the Nexus. I can hit C. See this square right here at the bottom right? Return cargo, C. Boom. It's already in a convenient spot for you to return minerals. So, the probe at the top right, I could trick it into actually mining more efficiently with this boost. Watch, as it's returning, C. Boom. Now it's in the corner. Let's try it again. C. Kind of messed it up. Let me try one more time. You got to kind of have the rhythm down. C. So, you can practice this. Most spawns, there's one inefficient patch. What does that mean? Like, why does that matter? Well, you're not going to do this the whole game, right? There's too much stuff to do. But in the first 2 minutes, what else is there to do? So I'm going to show you guys this in action again with a proper build. All right, so we got our workers. I'm going to try to have a good split, and I don't again. Now, I'm going to incorporate this with just the general knowledge of which patches are good and not good. So because the probes are going to spawn out of the bottom over here, we'll filter them down to these minerals over here. Remembering that these two patches at the top are probably my worst patches. And sometimes if you see a probe's not mining efficiently, you just have to reorient it onto the patch correctly. So now we go up here. Let's make our first pylon. Now keep in mind, the mineral boost, if you mess it up, it can actually slow the worker down. So we've got our this patch going over here. We're about to have our final patch filled in. Now we don't do it for the first round because we have to make the gateway. But after we made the gateway, now we've opened up an opportunity to mineral boost again. C. Now he returned it a little bit faster there. Let's get some gas. Whoops, I did mess it up there. But you see what I'm saying, right? C. Do it again. And C. Like that. In a game that I'm playing perfectly, I will have returned minerals slightly quicker 3 to 4 times. Just hotkey the worker. Actually, you don't want to hotkey the worker because the workers shuffle around. Let's say that I do that 7 times in a game. That's actually a lot of minerals that were returned slightly quicker. And by the way, this is harder than it looks. And also, you got to be careful because you're going to be scouting, you're building stuff. Don't let your buildings come out late because you're mineral boosting. Technically, out of all the things you have to do, the lowest priority, but when the opportunity presents itself and you have a bad patch, this is what you want to do. And this is how maybe when people copy pro builds and they go, how did he get all this stuff out so fast? It's not happening for me when I do it. That's how they're doing it, is with this. So this is like a trick. To be honest with you, I didn't know about this for all of pre-StarCraft 2. I just learned about this when I came back to Remastered. I was aware that some mineral patches were worse than others, but in my mind, I would just let this worker go right back down to the middle and just kind of accept it. I didn't realize that we can do it just like that and boost him back in. You'll see pylons and things put here is because it makes a straighter path for the gas. Down here, this spot's actually not bad, but in some spots you'll see the workers, if you can follow my mouse, will kind of go up like this. We can put a pylon there to sometimes straighten that out. But you got to be careful. Like in our previous stream, we learned that if we put a cybernetics core here, I'll actually show you how it messes it up. this doesn't come without its own set of risks. So let's get our 3 probes down here. Watch what happens if I put the core here. Look at how it messes the pathing up entirely. Whoa! Look at that. Oh, he didn't go by. Let's see this guy. Whoop. Yeah, the core is wider. That's right, chat. So you got to be really careful with this kind of stuff. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. Check out my merch at tastelessthreads.com. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.